I remember one dude's like, if you don't say something funny, I'm going to stab you. And we play it off. Dude, I'm waiting for the host. 15 minutes. Finally, the host comes in, and they wouldn't let me leave. They're like, yeah, that guy's outside. There was one exit the elevator.
No way.
The dude was right in front of it, stole a corkscrew, and was pacing back and forth. I was so bad.
Hey, welcome back to Diet Starts Tomorrow with Mahesh Kotagi. I got a very funny guest, good friend of mine, Dominic Leonelli, everybody. What's up, man?
What up?
Did I say your last name right?
Yeah, I like it more that way, actually. It's Leonelli. Leonelli. I should go to that. Either that's a lion or
my
lion.
bad, dude.
Yeah.
Dominic Leonelli.
I tell the truth.
Thanks for doing the pod, man.
Dude, I appreciate it, man. Thanks for having me, dude.
I was going to tell you, I don't know if you remember, well, you probably don't remember this, but crazy story. You're the first person I met when I moved to New York.
Get out.
13, 14 years ago.
Wow, dude, I got a lot of first-person friendships, yeah.
Dude, I met you at LOL in Times Square on the second or third floor, whatever it was.
That place. I remember that place.
Yeah, I remember you were like, I didn't know anybody here, and I don't know how I even started working there. I honestly don't know, but I started working there. I think it was Cisco that was like doing the booking and all that. And then you were like cool to me. You were like nice and shit. I was like, oh, comics are cool here. But yeah, you're the first person. Yeah, man. Thanks.
That's cool, man.
And I'm still here.
Yeah, love that
still
positive
trying to figure it out, bro.
Dude, you and me both, man. That room was crazy, but I missed that room, man.
Yeah.
That was probably the wildest comedy club I've ever played at in my life.
Dude, I was terrified. I was like, this is what comedy is in New York? I was like, I'm not cut out for this. It was crazy.
Extension cords sparking, the ceiling leaking, dude.
Yeah.
It was nuts. Fire department be outside. You're trying to do your set.
They had 3 rooms, too, so you just bounced back and forth to each one. I was like, this is not bad.
You'd forget the jokes you did. They'd be like, man, you just said that 15 minutes ago. Oh, I'm in the wrong room.
And then it was just tourists. It was like tourists. Yeah. Half of them didn't speak English.
Dude, one time at that specific LOL, when I first started there, they used to like tell people, oh yeah, Kevin Hart's going to be here, Tina Fey, you know. And dude, so I would do the check spot, like the spot before the last comic or whatever. And I'd go up and they'd see the bills all high and the show's over, you know, and they'd be mad, like, hey, we didn't see Kevin Hart today. You better be funny. And bro, I'd be bombing bad, right? I remember one dude's like, if you don't say something funny, I'm going to stab you. And we play it off. Dude, I'm waiting for the host. 15 minutes. Finally, the host comes in, and they wouldn't let me leave. They're like, yeah, that guy's outside. There was one exit the elevator.
No way.
The dude was right in front of it, stole a corkscrew, and was pacing back and forth. I was so bad. The dude, he got ripped off there. He wanted to stab me.
That's crazy. So what happened?
I waited like 2 hours, and I was with a girl too, man. I felt like a sissy. She's like, just go outside. Nothing's going to happen.
Yo, that's 2 hours of dedication. He was pissed off.
I tried to play it cool. I'm like, hold on. I said, I'm using the Wi-Fi.
It's like, I got to check something. I got to check some stocks here.
I'm using the Wi-Fi.
Yo, that's crazy. Did you ever bark for those guys?
Yeah, even in the pandemic, man. It's like he hit me up in the pandemic. He was like, hey, we got an opportunity to do like a dinner improv thing, because comedy was like illegal then, remember? So he had set up tables outside, and I just had a little speaker, and me and a couple comics, hey, come see a comedy show, and we just take turns with the mic outside, dude.
That's crazy.
Yeah. It was wild. Man. Improving with people walking by that
just on the street
the
that are not part of the show. I did a food video yesterday in the Lower East Side at this Indian restaurant, but I did a show during the pandemic on the sidewalk. Yeah. Where they had the outdoor, so people were sitting in the outdoor seating, but then you were on the sidewalk in between the restaurant. It was like, that was like the word. It's just people you're trying to tell a setup, and then people are just walking by, just like giving you dirty looks. I'm like, oh man, this is what.
Dude, it's crazy we did that, man.
It was wild, man. And I'm glad they're bringing back the outdoor seating. I like that.
Yeah. You think there'll be more outdoor shows?
No, I don't think we're ever going back to those outdoor shows. Unless it's like in a parking lot or something. Like, those were cool. Like the ones, they did a diner show in a store, at that diner in Astoria, they did it in the parking lot. Like, LA was doing like places that drive-in movie theaters. That was kind of cool.
Wow, that's cool.
But it's weird when you don't hear the laughs. They're just always bombing. It's just like,
man, I remember we did Zoom ones at clubs. It's like, isn't this defeating the purpose of Zoom?
That's bad.
7 comedians going up in front of a camera.
That's crazy.
And your friends behind you.
Yeah. When did you move to New York? So you're from Ohio.
Yeah, actually, when you first got here, that's about when I very first moved here, too. I was lucky. Really? I got in LOL as soon as I moved. Before I even moved to the city, I got in at that club.
You were doing stand-up out in Ohio, too?
Mm-hmm. And same thing, I came out here on vacation. I met Cisco. I came out to the club when I moved out here, and instantly hit me up. You get 4 spots tomorrow, and it was just boom,
That's
boom,
awesome.
boom. I was on, man. And probably about, I'd say it was about then when you met me.
What was that transition like for you coming from Ohio to first time in New York, I'm guessing?
Yeah, dude, I learned about bologna and bread real quick.
Was that your go-to at that time?
Yeah, pretty much. Nah, man, it was cool. I love New York. You know what I got caught up in? Taking a break from stand-up and just taking in the city. Taking in, like, art, break dancing, walking around. I'd be like, man, I can go to an open mic, or I could walk around this cool-ass city.
Yeah.
So I'd hang at an open mic for, like, an hour, but I used to end up leaving and just going checking out the
just
city,
wandering
man.
around. Yeah,
I fell in love with the city. Washington Square Park, you know.
Yeah, dude.
Just hanging out there, checking out stuff, and finding out. I feel like this city taught me who I am. Like, not to sound like all in touch with my feelings.
It's like a self-help podcast now.
Even like food. I never knew about no food in Ohio, just Italian food that I grew up on, basically. I didn't really know like about like Turkish figs, or I learned about these living in like Church Ave in Brooklyn. You know, you're this is what everybody eats over here.
Yeah.
You know, and this and that. And even traveling the world, getting to see more about that. But New York, especially, you learn a lot about it real quick.
And other cultures. I'm from Texas, so I just knew Indian food from home.
Yeah.
And then whatever they had at school, basically. And Taco Bell, that was my go-to fast food out there. And then I'm like, now it's like, oh, there's other cultures. It's like, it's cool. It's like a decent spot. You come here and you try stuff you've never tried. And it's like, there's a lot of stuff that's like cheap too.
Yeah.
It's not all like, high-end shit. Like you can get good food here for very affordable. But you gotta know where to go.
Yep, dumplings is a good one.
Yeah.
They got the dollar tacos, man. I remember being broke and just seeking out those spots.
Yeah. You remember anything? What was your top choices here?
Dumplings, Lower East Side by the original Old Man Hustle. Remember those little dumplings?
Yeah.
Dude,
Those
you get
were
a whole
good.
box of them for like $4.
Those were good.
You
Yeah,
know?
man.
Yeah.
And the dollar slices, that was always a go-to.
Oh, dude, still to this day.
Still good. I mean, somehow they're still good. I mean, Mikey gives me shit all the time because I like the chain pizza places. Like, I'll go to a Pizza Hut, Domino's.
Oh, really?
I love that shit.
Oh, man, that's so crazy. But you had those growing up, though, didn't you?
I think that's what it is. Obviously, New York pizza is great. I love it. I'll still get that all the time. But I'm just like, every now and then I feel dirty, bro. I was like, I need some like Domino's or Pizza
Do you
Hut.
go to Subway, the sandwich place? Please tell me you don't.
All right, listen.
Bro, if you go to Subway in this city.
I have not. Mikey will probably bust in here and start going off on me. I was just telling him about how their new advertising, that shit makes it look good.
What, the $5 foot long?
Yeah, they got real meats now and shit. They got
real meats now.
Deli meats. I used to go to Subway all the time in
Bro,
Texas.
in Ohio, I
$5.
went, but those are only choices. We didn't have a deli, you know.
So you'll never go to a chain place out here.
No, I mean,
unless you're not in New York, or if you can help it.
I don't think so. I like the good bodegas. You gotta search it out. You
gotta
know?
find the right place.
Williamsburg, those Italian spots.
Yeah.
You know.
Have you been to Sal, Chris, and Charlie's? That place in Astoria? It's like an Italian. They got the giant sandwiches and shit.
Oh,
like
no. Where's that at? I got to check it out.
It's in Astoria. Yeah.
No, I haven't
that
been
place
there.
is real good.
The sandwich place I go to is on, it's not far from Pizza Joe's in West Village. You know, down there to the right, Italian Specialties or whatever.
That place is good. I've never been there.
That spot's a banger.
What do you get there? What's your...
The Italian sandwich. It's one of those big Astoria joints. Yeah, it's.
Oh, man.
Like, you can't put that down, dude.
Really?
I don't know. I mean,
you feel sick out. You feel sick for a couple days.
You go there, you ain't going to Subway no more.
What was your any chain places that you miss from Ohio? What did you have there? Was there anything like unique
dude,
out there?
We had this food. I missed this. It wasn't a chain place. It was a mom and pop place called Sunny Man's.
Sunny Man's.
Yeah, it was like in a little bit of a rough neighborhood, but it was like just this little hole in the wall. It was a husband and wife, and the wife kept it going. It was breast strip, like dinner and sauce on the fries and all this stuff.
Man, that sounds
Bro,
good.
it was like you'd wait all week to go. I remember driving. You'd wait 2 hours for the food, and it's just like nothing was like it, dude.
Man,
that
Sunny
home
Man's.
cooked.
I'm gonna put a picture up here.
Hole in the wall, Miss Shirley. Yeah. It was nice, man. That was
it
my
still
favorite.
around?
No, closed down, sadly. That was my favorite place. As far as like chain restaurants I would go to, I'm not a big chain guy, man. I'm a foodie. You know, I got that Italian heritage.
Yeah, so you're Italian, okay.
It's all about knowing the spot. You're like, no, I know the place. Trust me, you know. like certain places, like churches, for like you go to a church, they have pierogies like on Sunday.
Yeah.
You're pulling up to the back door of somebody's house, getting like some fried chicken, getting a
it's
plate.
like I don't feel like we should be in here right now, but it's like this is the spot to be.
Yeah, I used to tear up when I was in Ohio though. Before I moved to New York, I'd always go to like Long John Silver's was one of my things, the little fried fish and chips or Quiznos. Remember Quiznos?
Dude, I loved Quiznos.
I'll be honest, I do still hit Chick-fil-A. I mean, I'm hitting Chick-fil-A.
I like Chick-fil-A. There's one down the street right here.
Yeah. Oh, I tax them. Chick-fil-A, those little burger spots.
There's a new spot I just saw. It's at a gas station on 8th Avenue. They sell burgers there. It's called Smashed Burger or something like that. Or Smushed Burger. Yeah.
Oh, smushed, huh?
It looks good.
Man, nothing like. Did you ever eat at the MTOs? Did you ever have those? The
what
Sheets?
Is it? No.
It's gas station food. That's real
Sheets
big in the Midwest.
Station?
Yeah.
Oh no, we didn't have Sheets in Texas.
It's called MTO. That's like our gas station restaurant.
That's like your Buc-ee's or what's the one in
Is that
Philly?
what Buc-ee's is?
Yeah, Buc-ee's is like a giant gas station. That's,
with food, right?
Yeah, they got good food. Yeah.
Yeah, we got Sheets.
So Sheets. What kind of food did they have?
You get like Schmiskets. Everything's like for Sheets. Yeah. Yeah. A Schmurger. Yeah. People would be like, let me get 2 Schmurgers. You'd be asking your girl, you want a Schmisket, babe?
Did they have it? Was it like a 7-Eleven where they had like the hot dogs or just
but you're not allowed to make none of the food yourself. They had like teenagers behind the counter making it. Yeah.
What was the best thing there? What'd you get?
Man, I'd get the sampler plate. I think, you get like fried cheese sticks and like, jalapenos and
that's not
just
bad.
some nasty ankle swollen food.
That's not. Yeah, you feel that for now. I'm 40 now, man. I feel that. I'll feel that for days after that.
I go to the Midwest, like back home, and people do live off of a lot of the fast food. A lot of my friends, like every night when I kick it with them, it's like Wendy's, Burger King, Taco Bell. I'm like, bro, like go somewhere normal. Like, bro, make something to eat. Like, you know what I mean?
It's bad, dude. I mean, but the food, it tastes that it's addictive, man. I think that for me, I got addicted to all that. That's why I still like, I won't go to a chain place if I'm in the city, but if I'm in like the burbs, I have to. The city food is trash. Like the city, you go to a Wendy's in the city, you're risking your life.
Come on, you're gonna get smacked in the face.
You're risking your life. But suburbs, everything's clean. There's no rats in the kitchen. There's no.
Yeah, I mean, you'd like to think that.
They probably haven't too, but at least you can see.
You never know. I feel like Texas probably got the best barbecue breast strips, man.
Oh, Texas, everything barbecue. Yeah, man. Austin, there's like Rudy's barbecue was great.
Can I ask you, have you tried Virgil's? They say Virgil's is like, it's in New York or not. Yeah, it's called Virgil's, I think. It's in like Hell's Kitchen. They say, oh, that's supposed to be like a good... like Texas style barbecue.
Yeah, no, I haven't tried it. I've gone to some of the Tex-Mex places, like the Texas Mexican food.
Oh, yeah. What do you think of that?
There's a couple that, it's not the same. There's a couple that are good. Javelina's is good over here. They do a good queso.
Oh, okay.
But for me, queso, I don't know if you had it in Ohio, but like, it has to be like that Velveeta cheese, like that orange, like that nasty, like... Yeah. I don't like the real, like, there's other Mexican queso where it's like... almost solid and you got to use a spoon to pull it out. I don't care for that. Like I need the dipping like I'm watching the game or something like that.
Man, I mess up all the time in New York with the bodegas, honestly. I can't walk by a bodega without buying some BS. Like I'm always getting some chips or something. Like
they got some wild chips in the bodegas. You got like weird flavors that you never heard of in a bodega.
Oh yeah, well they got those new Doritos srirachas. I've been hooked on those.
Are those good?
Yeah, those are bad.
I haven't tried those yet.
That's how they get you. You go on a diet and then boom, they come out with a new flavor.
Bro, I've been thinking about it. It's like New York's a hard place to go on it, but you get to walk around. So I'm like, I'm walking enough. Let me eat this thing.
Yeah.
Some of those bodegas, they got like good cake slices. Like they got stuff that you wouldn't expect.
Bro, I know you're got some problems. You're buying the cake slice from a bodega.
Bro, I got a sweet tooth. I got a bad sweet tooth. I'm no
different, dude. No? I think something takes me over and I just got to get it. The fat kid comes out of me.
Yeah, bro.
I'm quick, dude. I'll gain 60 pounds. People will see me and be like, bro, what happened? 3-4 months. I just go on a food binge. People say I should see therapy. Maybe there's something you could do about it. I don't know. And now I'm on a downhill swing. You look
good, man.
I've been losing weight. I try not to eat so much. Not really working out so much, just not stuffing my face till I'm like, till I'm like rolling over.
Till you feel something?
Yeah, like I'll pull a muscle. I pulled a muscle on my side one time eating because I got so bloated. The doctor even was surprised.
What are you eating?
I don't know, dude. I thought it was from carrying windows. He's like, you can't do this carrying windows. I'm like, dude, I blew my side out. I ate a whole thing from like Costco of cheese balls.
Oh.
And then my buddy was like one of these diet kids. He's all adding up the calories. He's like, oh, it's like 42,000 calories. Like, dude, I had no clue.
He's like, yo, just let me live.
I ate it all, dude. I had to step on the last 3. I was like, if I eat these, I'm going to have to go to the hospital. I got a serious problem with eating.
What's the Costco, man? So we got the Kirkland coffee out here.
Oh yeah, I'm living good.
What do you think about the Costco or Sam's Club? Did you have both of those in Ohio?
We had Sam's Club. I didn't see about a Costco till that's more of a New York thing, right?
Is it? I had
Jersey.
We had
thing?
both in Texas. Yeah, I think Jersey has a lot of Costco's. New York does.
Yeah, I think I hit the Costco in Jersey. Sam's Club, man, that was the spot. You had a Sam's Club?
Yeah, we did it, but we never went to. We only went to Costco because we had the membership at Costco. So how was the food there, Sam's Club?
We used to do it with different people's IDs. I mean, the food was, it was like, I imagine it's the same from what I see. It was like the pizza, big ass pizza for $5.
Slice,
I'll be honest, it's a unique slice of pizza.
Yeah,
the one in Ohio, like there's one that we had that I used to go to. That's all I would get there would be the big slice. Man, you go there. I haven't been to a Costco in forever. I remember getting TVs there. Have to use somebody else's ID or go with a friend. You have to call them. Come on, man. I got to go to Sam's Club. Somebody goes in there and steals on your account. You get banned. That used to happen to me. And it wasn't even my account. Now I got to call the dude that looks like me.
You get in trouble.
Yeah. I'm like, bro, it's my cousin. He's like, man, how many people look like us? You can't be lending it out. A lot of people look the same in Ohio. You ever meet, Ray DeVito, a comedian?
I don't know him personally.
He's
I know
from my hometown, dude. Me and him look similar, dude. One time somebody threw me on a flyer one time. I think they thought it was him. They put Ray DeVito under my name. And we're both from the same area. Mike Vecchione, too.
Oh, he's from Ohio, too?
Yeah.
What part of Ohio?
Well, I don't know if he's from there, but he was around the same exact area as me, like northeastern, closer to Youngstown, Boardman-ish area.
Okay. Okay, nice, man.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, dude, I don't know. Like, I don't know about Sam's Club food, but Costco food, man, the pizza slice, it's like unique. It's good. It tastes really good. But their cakes are fucking good.
Bro, you and them cakes.
Bro,
what's your go-to cake?
I like everything going well. I go to I like the Baskin Robbins ice cream cake.
Man, I didn't even know they had one of them joints.
I
used to get the
Donuts.
Reese cup from Dunkin' from what do you call it? DQ.
Oh, dude, DQ is solid,
I eat a whole
bro.
Reese cup cake, bro.
Yo, DQ is. I love DQ because then they put the blizzard out the window and they show that it's not dumping out. I'm like, yo, that's sticking with your body forever.
Dude, I had a real problem with DQ, man. I couldn't leave it alone. I was for real, dude. I was going to doctors from eating that shit. Like I was every day, twice, 3 times a day when I was in high school, man.
Really, every day.
My mother was like, "You gotta talk to somebody. I'm not making this shit up." I got grounded from DQ. I really did, dude. She'd find the receipts. I would just live off DQ, man.
What was your go-to there? What's the
dude, the same thing every time. Reese Pieces, or Reese Cup Blizzard, I mean.
Yeah,
Reese Cup. I remember McDonald's had the Reese PC Blizzard for a minute.
But then their machines are always messed
up,
dude,
too. That was some bullshit.
But
it was
their
good
Blizzards were okay. They had the Oreo one.
That's the bad thing. They had some good Blizzards.
Yeah, McDonald's. But my favorite from DQ was it was a limited time cotton candy Blizzard.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
bro, they had the little candies in there that they pop,
man.
like the Pop Rocks or whatever. I don't know if it was an off-brand, but man, that year that I ate that, I gained a lot of weight, bro. It was worth it though, because I was like, I'm happy.
Yeah,
I'm happy right now. That shit was good.
Eating that shit, that's that real. When I do that, that's that real. Like, man, you really did it dirty. Like, if you're eating just your whole meal, nothing has nutrition in it. It's like, yes,
you're like reaching when you're like, this has 1 gram of fiber. You think that's good? And it's like,
my problem is I can't leave it alone. If I buy food that's in the house, I'm eating it all. Whole pack of Oreos. Dude, I'm pacing around thinking about it. I'm opening the cupboard. I'm like, I gotta do it.
Yeah.
I don't know what it is. I gotta finish it. Whatever pain I'm in, I gotta finish it.
Yeah.
I used to do, man, I'd go to Five Guys just for the French fries and peanuts, bro. I'd be filling up on them, dude. I'd be sitting there eating peanuts for 2 hours.
You ever do the Cajun fries over there?
Bro, that was my thing. If you only got like $6 and you tell them, can you hook it up? You know.
They usually give you the bag, though. You get the small fries. They just dump the entire thing in the bag. And it's stupid. That grease is so good.
If you put down a Five Guys meal, I mean, people are putting that down now.
Yeah.
I've been watching, man, but I remember putting down the hot dog when I really did it dirty. You know, you get the milkshake, the fries, the hot dog, and the double burger.
That's not bad, yeah.
You're walking out with a girl, dude, forget it, dude. She's like, look, just call me the Uber now. I can't believe you ate all that food.
Oh man, I saw you on Alex's podcast. You're talking about eating cheap in the city.
Yeah.
What are some tips? What did you do when?
Man, one major one I can't stress enough is Five Guys with the thing. You know, comic told me this. Now, this is just if you're starving. I would never want to do this to anybody. But if you take newspaper, you could steal a sandwich easy. Like, I don't know if we get in trouble on TikTok, but drop it in the I could drop the newspaper in there and run out.
I think I know what comic you're talking about because he told me the same thing.
That's a good way to eat.
Yeah.
Bro, I would be like walking extra blocks to get the little dollar cheese sandwich at bodegas. Like, you gotta find the spots. But dollar pizza, those cup noodles, you know, you bring those down ramen from the Bronx, you know. Ask people for a hot cup of water.
Yeah.
The 50-cent ramen. See, where people try to go wrong is buying food. It's like, man, this is New York City. You could eat for free, you know.
Yeah, you gotta figure it out.
No, you just gotta hang out with some Italian people, bro. Trust me. Like, that's seriously somebody. Hey, how you doing? You know, they're gonna give you a sandwich. An Italian dude's feeding you. That's something people sleep on. A lot of Italians in the city.
Yeah.
Really, generous, a lot of. Yeah, they'll give you sandwiches. You know, you just hang out at delis. They're going to cut you a piece of pork, whether you want it or not.
A piece of lunch meat.
Actually, if you don't eat it, it's a problem. That's the thing.
Now you're in trouble.
Hey, man, listen, I can't eat no more. I know I'm homeless, but I don't want no more salami. Just come on, please. They'll start crying. My mother.
How's the Italian food in Ohio?
Italian food's great in Ohio, man.
Yeah.
You know, it is.
Is there a big Italian population where you're from?
Yeah, it's mostly Italian. So
really?
They got the little Italian restaurants, man. They got the Italian grocery stores. I did a sketch making fun of Italians in Ohio and got some people in my neighborhood mad. I gotta go and make the apology. But great Italian grocery stores. Yeah. I was making fun of myself, but you know, it's a very much Italian culture. We had like Briar Hill's a huge place. Youngstown. I'm from Youngstown, so that's big. Like, you know, shout out. They were in The Sopranos, you know. Youngstown's also, you ever see that Richard Pryor special where he's talking about the mob?
Yeah,
he goes,
oh, that's Youngstown?
That's Youngstown, yeah. Oh. And he says, he goes, I was in a club in Youngstown, Ohio.
Oh, wow.
So there's a lot of Italians. There was a huge Italian population. A lot of great food. I mean, I grew up with my family's cooking, like all my family, my aunts, you know, they can all cook. It's hard, you know, it's a different, that's the type of food I love. And honestly, to me, it's the closest to you know, and even here, like there's some Italian places in the city that are so good. Like man, I want to get it right because I don't want to get it wrong. But if you want some great, I had this pasta.
Give me some recommendations.
Bro, I'd hate to do it, but you got to try it. I ate at this girl's house. It's like Pina, cooking with Pina, I think.
Oh,
is the Instagram.
Cooking with
Go
Pina.
check that out. Yeah,
Cooking with Pina. We'll link that in there.
Yeah, Cooking with Pina, I think, or oh no, I think that's it. Yeah, Pina. Here it is. Cooking with. Oh no, we'll link it. We'll find it. I want to say it's Pina. But anyways, we just ate over there. I was in this little thing, and it's like that's the best that you could get. Like it's so you can't get that. I can't think of a restaurant where I got it like that. You know,
that good, yeah, fresh, like everything's cooked.
Like it's just like the love's in it. Like you gotta find those little. Go on Instagram, find those little Italian influencers, the old Italian women, 50s and up. You know, they're making it with the daughter helping them. Then you know, like, oh, this is the banger. This is legit. Dude.
Yeah. It's like the traditional, like it's passed down, like their moms
they're gonna
taught them.
feed you, man. The stuff they could do with eggplant, forget about it.
What's your go-to Italian dish, like Italian food? What's your thing?
I'm traditional, man. I just love spaghetti, pasta, just straight up red sauce pasta. You know, a tomato sauce or a meat sauce, I'm fine either or I'll keep it basic with like a nice olive oil, you know. Okay. But a nice bowl of spaghetti, man, that's just, you can't go wrong.
Do you call it sauce or you call it?
I call it sauce. Yeah.
You call it sauce? Because Tara was on here and I was asking her about it.
Yeah. What'd she call it?
She said it depends. She said she stays out of the out of the conversation.
Yeah, I bet she knows some great spots to get.
She was saying the Bronx actually has some really good Italian
Arthur
food.
Avenue. I used to live over there.
Oh, you did?
Forget about it. Yeah, dude.
Okay.
That place. I mean, if you want to make the trip, it's over by Bronx Zoo, so you can make a day of it. But real Italian stuff. See, I just got hip with the Italian influencers in New York, so I'm eating at like their family's house, or I'm going to their spots. Like,
that's cool.
So I'm really seeing the stuff. So I'm just now learning like the New York Italian food.
That's cool.
And dude, I've been to Italy a bunch. Like, bro, Italy, I'm telling you that, like, even there, like, bro, I'd go there just for the food. You can't describe it. Like a real foodie.
I want to go there, man.
Dude, you got to. Do you like Italian food?
I love Italian food.
Different level, man. If you're more of a fish, go to Sicily, but you know, that food in Italy is insane.
It's so fresh, like the pasta. Everyone says that. It's like, oh, I went to Italy, I ate like for a month, I didn't gain any weight. It's
bro,
like
they're making the food. Yeah, the portions are a lot smaller than they are here, but it's so good you want to eat it slow.
Yeah.
It's a little different. You got to get used to it, like a swordfish pasta. You might not be used to that with a red sauce. You might be like, oh, it's a little different, but you know, it is great. I
like a cascio e pepe, whatever.
Oh,
like
yeah. How do you say it? Chico la pepe or something? Maybe I'm saying it wrong.
You tell me.
That's one of my favorites. You know, it's 3 ingredients. It's like cheese, pepper, and pasta.
That's it. Yeah.
It's like, that's why it's so good. Yeah.
Though, yeah.
I like the, what's the one? I mean, you're going to get some people mad, but it's got the pig, the pasta, it's like spaghetti. Is it, I don't remember.
I don't know.
It begins with a CCAB something. People are gonna hate me. I bet he'd know it. What is it? It's their other famous dish. Either way, it'll come.
Carbonara.
Yeah.
Carbonara.
When it's done right, like you get it sometimes in New York, people just slap bacon on. It's like, bro, it tastes so good because it's the jowls of the pig. So it's like the ingredients you use to make it good. Like people eat that because that's the best part of the pig. So when you order that, it's like, oh, that's why it's so much. But you know, you get at some restaurants, even in the city, you're like, dude, what are you guys doing? This is disrespect.
It's not right. Yeah. You know? No, that's crazy, man. Yeah, that's the one thing I've heard. I was going to ask you, because this brings me something about Ohio. I heard that they got a signature chili in Ohio.
Oh, I could believe that's at Wendy's. No, I don't know. Yeah, no, they treat chili
Wendy's 99 cents chili?
No, they do. Yeah, a lot of chili offs, a lot of beans in the Ohio chilies.
So that's what Texas, they said no beans, but every time I make chili, I got to put beans in. But I heard in Ohio, they put it over spaghetti.
Oh, wow. You know,
this might have been the internet lying to me. But
maybe different parts of Ohio. Ohio's a wild place.
You haven't heard of that?
Bro, you know, even like, speaking of like, what were you saying? You knew about the Indian food and
yeah.
Bro, I worked on cruise ships, man. I got good taste at Indian food. That shit is great.
It's good on the cruise ships.
I'm hooked now too. I mean, yeah, it's like all the cooks are, you know, it's like homemade. You know, this shit's the banger, bro.
Yeah,
that red stuff. I mean, the pepper's insane. Like some of those things, hottest. I've been to Mexico and been like had some of the peppers where people are like, be careful, bro. Those peppers that you guys have,
it's not good.
4 days you're messed up. 5
so you're not
days.
A spicy guy. You don't do spicy.
I am, but that's not even considered spicy, bro. That's
with
5 days stomach problems.
It hurts, bro. But you gotta get used to it. I'm not like, because I grew up in Texas, so like I ate like watered down like spicy, but like my parents would eat like the red chilies, like they'd get dried red chilies from the stores, and they'd just be snacking on that.
I love those little flat pita chips that you dip shit in, whatever that is.
The naan?
Is that what that is? Yeah.
Like big piece of
bread? You can crack it, bro. I'm hooked on those things.
Oh no, you're talking about the Papa. I think it's like fried almost.
Oh
it's
yeah,
like
yeah.
Oh yeah.
Dude, that's so
they got that on the cruises.
Yeah, dipping that in there, the curry chicken.
That sounds good.
Well, the thing is, I used to eat, and see, I want to eat upstairs with everybody else. Like the buffet food's real kind of basic. I would go downstairs where they had the flavor, the Indian food, the Mexican, because you know those guys grew up with that shit. They
so is it
workers.
Like a restaurant down there? Or?
No, it's all. Well, yeah, it's a kitchen, it's a cafeteria, it's all the workers.
Oh, so they're making it. Oh, so this is not something they're giving for everybody
No, they don't
else.
give to the guests.
Oh, you're getting like the real.
I got
food.
the real deal, Holyfield.
That's
dude.
why when you said pop, I was like, they got Papa on a cruise ship?
Dude,
I
go to the Holyfield, man. All the different sauces.
I got you.
Man, and there's all different cultures and cuisines down there, but I miss that type of food. Like, and I don't even know how to order that shit because it would just be there. I'd look at it. Dude, we gotta hit a spot, bro.
We gotta go to Jackson Heights, bro, in Queens.
I would do it.
Let's go.
Yeah, we
man.
could also buy a stolen drill. I need another one.
He could get a radio that's like.
Dude, I got a drill from the Heights.
Yeah.
I can't walk in any business. It just beeps. Beep, 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 beep. I used to do TaskRabbit. I couldn't believe it. Lots of stuff out there.
That's funny, bro. Tell your story about your TaskRabbit thing. Put in was it the desk? You put something together in a girl's house.
Oh yeah.
That was funny.
Dude, I got a lot of those TaskRabbit stories, dude. It's easy to mess up on a job like that.
Yeah.
You know, it's like New York City. You know, it's like. I don't know. You're constantly getting stuff like, I don't know if I told you this one or anything, but I had a few where I was in the wrong apartment because it's easy to do in New York.
So people just let you in?
Dude, the thing is that people leave their doors cracked or open. You could just walk right in some apartments, and some also it's like the doorman will let you in.
Yeah.
Like there's so much stuff going on in big buildings.
I guess they're having something delivered. So.
I had times I was walking dogs, dude. I'd play with the dogs, and this one dog loved it. I'd always make crazy faces like, and the dog would run, give it treats and chase it around the house. And just so I'm in the house doing it, and I'm making the face. I'm 2 inches away from this guy sleeping in bed. He didn't even see me. He's like, oh my God, dude.
Not his house?
I'm like, no, he lives there. It was his dog.
Oh, okay.
But it's just, I'm just
that's
playing with the dog.
Wake up to. You wake up to like in your face
little
like that.
stuff like that. One time I was inside somebody's house, and this is like 10 years ago, 12 years ago, when marijuana was highly illegal in New York.
Yeah.
Dude, I open up this dude's freezer. It's loaded with weed, like Thai sticks, all this stuff. He's seen me on camera. Next time he's waiting for me, he goes, I just want you to know what I'm doing is legal. He's like, I have a license, but I want to keep it low key. And this is the building Darth Vader lived in, bro. Darth Vader, like, I should say his real name, James Earl Jones.
Yeah.
I met him, dude. I was walking dogs in his building. Yeah.
Oh, wow.
He had a play on Broadway. I got to talk to him, and he invited me to the play, and I went. Yeah, dude, nicest guy ever. Dude, it was crazy to meet him. And, there's a few people that were in that building, but you needed to show like $1 million liquid cash just to move in.
No,
and,
it was like Upper East Side, Upper West Side?
Upper West, man. Wow. It was like over by, I'd see Montel Williams. who I'd see over there all the time too is, damn, I should be better with these names, dude. I don't know. My brain's going crazy, but from Something About Mary. Why am I so bad? Ben Stiller.
Ben Stiller?
Yeah, dude. I'd see him.
You ever see Jerry Stiller, his dad?
No, I wish, dude. I'd have to. I mean, I like Ben Stiller too, but it's like you don't want to bother certain guys.
Yeah.
But I would have to talk to Jerry Stiller because the old school theater and stuff had to be crazy. That dude's hilarious,
legend,
and Ben
bro.
is too. His dad is hilarious.
I mean, on Seinfeld, King of Queens, he was great as Arthur. Man, he was like my favorite. Yeah. But dude, I think we got to wrap it up here. We got to have you on again, man.
Man, I'd love to, dude.
100%,
bro.
You got some fun stories. Where can people find you? You're on tour now. You got a bunch of cool videos.
I got I'm actually taking a little hold from the tour for a second, and I'm growing the social media.
Yeah,
cause
he's got some great sketches. Check him out. He's got very fun stuff.
Appreciate you, man. Yeah, I'm just having so much fun filming, trying to film every day, make as much content as I could. Instagram and even YouTube, type in Dominic Leonelli, find me. TikTok's Dom of NYC. I'm nervous to change it because I'm like, what if, I don't know. I could change it to my name, but I don't know. But right now, TikTok's that. And I have Dry Salami podcast and Troublemakers podcast. So,
nice,
got a lot of content for you guys.
Yeah, man. And it's all funny. Check him out. And then check him out on tour. We'll be leave a comment. Tell us what you think. If you got any weird suggestions, any weird foods that you're into, tell us. Sam's Club or Costco. Let us know what you think. But
and I should mention, favorite snack is those dried Turkish figs. Dude, I love those things. So if you haven't had them, try that and think of Dom Leonelli. Yeah, get them good. Dried
Leonelli,
Turkish
not
figs.
Lionelli.
Yeah.
All right, thanks, guys. Thanks, dude.
Later, bro.